The sponsor of this video is Massdrop. Massdrop hosts online group buys with discounted pricing of products chosen by the community. I actually voted for the Game Zeros to be available again, so I was pumped to find out that it was being dropped, and for under 200 bucks, this headset is a crazy deal. Use the link in the description to go make a free account and check it out for yourself. It's been a while since I reviewed a pair of headphones, and I don't think I've ever reviewed a gaming headset, so I didn't really know what to expect when I started using the Game Zeros. But it turns out that it was pretty straightforward. There are a lot of pros with the Game Zeros and a couple of cons. The very first impression you get is a good one. The headset comes packaged in a hard shell carrying case, and it's a very high quality case, so if you are traveling with the headset anywhere, you really don't need to worry about it getting damaged or anything, and that's something that Sennheiser is good at. They think about all of the little things, like including a high quality case when you're spending this much money on a headset, so that's something I really like about Sennheiser as a brand. Of course, the first thing I did was put them on to see how comfortable they are. I'm sure a lot of you would do the same thing, and they are very comfortable. The padded headband on the top is, well, padded. It's not as soft as the ear cups, but it is really soft and kind of addicting to touch and squeeze and stuff. Speaking of the ear cups, the leatherette covered foam cups are some of the most comfortable ear cups I've ever used. They are actually thicker on the bottom than the top, which helps form a better seal around your ears. And while it sounds gimmicky, it actually does work. I'm serious, they're so soft it blows my mind, and it kind of makes me wish they were just a pair of headphones and not also a headset, but I'll talk more about that later. They're also crazy light, and the clamping force on your ears is not too strong. It's like at the point where, as if you were using a new pair of headphones for months and it's perfectly fitted to your head, that's what these feel like right outside of the box. So packaging and comfort are both huge pros of the Game Zeros, but the lightness of the headset is also a pro and a con. It's only light because it's made of almost entirely plastic, and while that plastic does have a nice matte paint coating on it, it's still plastic and it just makes the headset feel cheaper than it actually is. I guess now is a good time to talk about the sound. The sound quality on the Game Zeros is very rich and pleasant to listen to. The Game Zeros feature a closed back design as opposed to the open back design of the Game 1s. With that closed back, you get a slightly narrower sound stage, but you also get a better seal and, in my opinion, a richer and deeper sound. The ear cups is also the location of the volume wheel, so when you are in a game, you don't have to tab out just to adjust the volume. When I started listening to them and trying them out, I kind of forgot they were a headset. I treated them just like a pair of headphones listening to music, and part of me will always want this headset to just be headphones. If this were headphones and it had no mic, I would probably use these above any other option on the market for 200 bucks. They're just that comfortable and they sound amazing, and the fact that they are a headset with a microphone leads to another con. That con is a non-removable microphone. Yes, the microphone sounds good and it's from Sennheiser and I'm very happy with it, so for you guys looking for a headset, this microphone sounds amazing, but if you're gonna be a person that also uses it as headphones and a headset, the mic is huge and it just gets in the way, and when you're not using it, it's kind of annoying to just have a big mic on the side of your head. I just wish the mic unit was removable and not just rotatable. The mic does sound really good though. I'm actually using it right now for this voiceover, just raw, unedited audio, and the built-in noise cancellation sounds really good for a headset. Leave it to Sennheiser to include a very good microphone and not skimp out, especially on their high-end headsets. The mic also has an auto mute feature when you tilt it upwards, which is pretty convenient. And lastly, the cable is a dope braided cable that is also removable. The original cable that comes installed in the headset has two connectors at the end, one for the mic and one for the headphones, but there's also another cable included that just has a headphones connector, so I applaud them for both having removable cables, for having braided cables, and for having two different types of cables so you can use whichever one depending on your use. So that leads us into the conclusion. The Game Zeros come in very high quality packaging, are unbelievably comfortable, and sound very good. The biggest cons are a big non-removable microphone and the build quality, but those aren't that big of cons, especially if you're only using it as a headset. You're not going to mind the microphone. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching, subscribe to see more content, and as always, stay classy.